every time you sing, you're not in this world anymore. You go to another world. So a lot of us have problems every day. What motivates me is that being a breadwinner in my own worth, I'd like to be stress-free. Most of the time, when I go to music, nata-transport ako sa isang mundo na walang stress, you know? And then, there's so many things I'd like to express to my friends na hindi ko ma-express man lang diretso. At least through music. And through this, naman-motivate ako. And then, number 2 motivation ko is yung mga angels and supporters ko sa SMUL. For the last, 2-3 years, kung titignan yung SMUL record ko, it's almost like 300,000 ang nakipag-duet sa akin worldwide. And for the last 3 years, that's really a lot. You know, they'll sing with you. I don't know kung sanay kayo sa SMUL. Yan masarap doon kasi kagaya niyan, kumakanta ka lang and then they're singing with me. Some of them are even crying, you know. Kasi it's really true. When you impact the world through music, that changes your own world. So sa akin, kaya binuo ko rin yung dalawa yung company, isa is Smile World. This is our charity company. You have to help others help. Yun ang aming talagang ano. Kasi hindi ko naman kayang tulungan yung buong mundo eh. I'm not Jesus Christ. You know, yung mga iba may Jesus Christ syndrome, so I can't do that. The only thing I can do is, pag na-impact ko yung isang tao, they can do a ripple effect to other people. So I was hoping to have that effect.
Okay, next question is, any Pinoy singer na nasa bucket list mo na gusto mong makakollaborate o makaduet, may ganun ka ba sa plano?
Mahal daw siya eh.
Sino daw?
Mahal daw. I was thinking Martin. Pero it's on the, we'll see, si Ronald, that's his next project.
Bakit po si Martin Nievera?
Ang breathing niya, and then every time people think, ang singing is easy, right? Hindi nila alam, it's all muscle control sa throat and everything. Pag nagbuka yung throat mo, gaganon yung iba na yung sound, everything, mga resonance. I think Martin has the perfect professional way of doing things. Saka yung, ang singing kasi ngayon, ang tingin nila, magra-rap ka, magre-reggae ka, singing, I don't define that singing. I define that rap, period. Singing to me is really changing the melody. You put melody on it, and then paglagay mo ng melody, iiba yung resonance and everything. Si Martin, kaya-kaya gawin yun. And then every time she sings, di ba, you just have to stop what you're doing and just listen to him. And same thing with Ogie Alcacid. Ganon din siya eh. Meron silang melody na talagang it will calm your nerves and listen. So that's why I really like him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jeff.
From
The next
table.
question will come from, you're saying something? The next question will come from Joey Sarmiento of Win Radio.
Hi, Joey.
Hi Nick, good evening. Nick, since you're actually currently based in Chicago, di ba? And sabi mo kanina you're also mounting concerts here and there in the other side of the globe. Can you please give us a picture of how are you as a recording artist back there in the USA? Like, do you also have set of fans or supporters in Chicago? Or do you also send audition tapes to international recording companies there?
Ang Warner Music kasi international by itself. Hindi siya like yung sa local based. The only thing is that ang hirap mag-crossover sa international. Kasi ang doon is pag nag-crossover ka, ang mag-uusap ngayon is manager to manager. Kahit na ano pang try mo. So fan base yes, kasi salamat sa Diyos, every time nagsishow naman ako sold out sa Chicago. Napakaraming, hindi mo maiwasan ng bashers, right? Online bashers, live bashers. Pero I always think na they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. They don't know me. I don't know them. But if you ask me what will I say back to them, wala. Because I don't know them. But I respect whatever they think. So sa akin lang, pag time na ng show, yung iba, they're your friends on Facebook but they don't communicate with you. So parang nagtutroll lang sila, nag-observe lang kung ano nangyayari sa'yo and then they laugh at you if something happens bad. Kaya sa akin, that's a fact of life. So sa akin, kung may fanbase sa Chicago, yes, meron din. Pero ang malawak ang Chicago eh. Like, I'll give you an example. Philippines, you can put inside Chicago. Ganon kalaki ang Chicago. And we're not even talking about Illinois. Illinois has so many. May Chicago, may Bloomington, may... So, ganon, maliit lang ang Philippines pag ilagay mo sa Chicago. Kaya ang fan bases ko doon iba-iba. Like, Filipino communities sa Chicago, I don't really go to them. Kasi like, ang mga puti, if they hire me to host, like yung sa, for example, yung mga Miss Earth Illinois na yan, mga Miss Earth, $4,800, no questions asked. Filipino will get you $800, ang dami mong marinig.
Talent fee yan.
Gusto libre, right? So at first 3 years, bibigyan mo ng libre, and then the moment you say, this is the end of everything, then you move, iba na. And then they started making news about you. So, wala lang sa akin. I mean, you know, sa akin, if you don't follow me, it's fine. Kasi, parang ako, di ba, I don't follow everybody. Na gusto ko rin ng pakbet, pero ayoko ng pakbet araw-araw. You know? Yeah, I respect people if they like my song. If they don't like my song, it's okay too. Ganun lang.
So sa Chicago pa lang, but how about sa Illinois or the other side of the, sa California siguro, nakapag-show ka na rin sa iba't ibang part?
There were talks na sa California, sa Florida, tapos sa Texas. Kaya lang pagdating na sa talent fee, then
Nagkaka-ano pa?
Yeah.
So now Chicago wide pa lang?
Yeah, karamihan doon, they'll bring artists from the Philippines, for example, Sarah Geronimo, dadalhin sa Chicago, Piolo Pascual. And then they'll get front acts sa Chicago. Ang gusto nila sa mga front acts, free, number 1. Number 2, pag front act ka, you have to sell tickets. I don't do all that.
It's in the system siguro.
System na. So I don't do all that. Sabi ko sa halip na ako ang babayaran, ako pa magbibenta. You know, everything is twisted. Everything is twisted. So, sa akin di naman ako nagmamadali. I have my nursing. Kung walang kita ang singing, may nursing pa ako stable.
Thank you. Last na lang, for the record, ano yung biggest show mo sa Chicago so far? Saan lugar?
Yung December 16 sa Park West Theater, I'm proud na first Filipino to be approved to perform there. Yung concert hall na yun, doon nagko-concert sina Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston when they were young. Park West Theater.
How many ang capacity?
Like 1,200.
1,200.
200. But it's not your typical theater na ganito itsura, no. Ang mga seats doon is like lounge seats. So, kutsyon, tapos hindi yung mga... So, I was thankful na inalaw nila ako ng December.
Okay, thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Hi, Ate Bel.
Hello po, good evening. Glad to see you and welcome back sa Pilipinas. I'm Vera Surara from Eagle Broadcasting Corporation, Net 25 NDCC Radyo Avila. Question number 1 kay Miss Ross muna. Ma'am, ano po yung mga reasons why na napapayag ka na maging talent ni Mr. MVP? And for Mr. MVP naman po, nasa iyo na lahat eh. All nakikita ko, napapalo kita sa Facebook, and natatouch ako kasi napakalabing son mo talaga. Sana maraming ganun katulad mo, no, pagmahal sa magulang. And ito po yung sa Bible eh, kapag ka minahal mo ang magulang mo, ginalang mo, yun ang unang pangako ng Panginoong Diyos na mayroong pagpapala, di ba? So sa'yo po, ano po yung gusto mong ma-achieve, Sir and Beef? So si Ma'am Rose muna, si Miss Rose muna.
The reason why did I join Nick? Kasi when you mentioned about charity, about the NBP One Smile Award, na ang sinusuportahan niya dito sa Philippines, ang mga, for example, child house, which is we visit yesterday, yung mga bata na may mga sakit, may mga cancer, and then the other one is Kanlungan ni Maria, yung mga old folks natin na may karamdaman. Right away, sabi ko, yes, I like to join you. Kasi it's time to give back. 30 years na ako ninirahan sa Amerika. And I work every day. Parang yung mga tinatrabaho mo, wala kang natutulungan. So sabi ko, it's time. Besides na I support Nick because of the charity, also, maybe this time, it's my time to show them that I can sing. I'm very thankful for Nick for discovering me. And I'm glad I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. MVP?
Sa akin, it's more of giving back. Kasi if I have to think about when you're starting in show business, everybody who's starting, they only have one thing in mind, to make money. Right? To make money, to ask what you're worth for, na ayaw mo pumayag ng free kasi kailang bayaran ka ng ganyan. If I have to think all that, I think this will never happen. Kasi kanya-kanyang pasok, and then I also acknowledge at my age, it's not easy to get in. Kasi ang show business, let's admit, ang currency ng show business is youth. So pag wala kang youth, that's one big downfall sa'yo. But I also understand it's about packaging, total package. Kahit na you're 46, if you look like 12, okay lang. Okay lang. Huwag ka na mag-contra dyan. But anyway, ate, sa akin is I really wanna give back. Kasi this is now an admission. When I was young and I went to United States, the first thing I noticed is that nakita ko yung iba-ibang level of races. Mga puti, Latino. And then I know a lot of you can relate, no? The first thing I said like, oh my God, nakakahiya ang Pilipino. Kasi yung mga kabalahuraan na nakita ko, yung mga public and they can't act very decent. Tapos pag may mga ibibigay na food na parang mga walang kinain na nag-aagawan sa airport, nahihiya akong sabi na I'm a Filipino. This is an admission. When I was young, 27 years ago, I moved to the States. That's what I really felt. And then as I lived my life sa States, I realized everybody's the same. Chismoso, chismoso rin ang puti. Chismoso rin ang Latino. Kung sa Chicago, the #1 crime rate, di ba? Chicago, ang dami nagpapatayan. Ganon din, bigyan mo ng pagkain. Magaling pa nga ang Pilipino eh. We really share our food. Ang mga puti at Latino, no. They have food, $20, they keep for themselves. Sa akin, it's always party every day. I bring food for everybody. So that's when I realized, sabi ko, why am I thinking so negative about my Filipino people? So now I'm embracing that I'm Filipino. Everywhere I go, I tell people, I'm Filipino. So nakaka-proud, di ba? And I'm really proud that I am a Filipino. And then I regretted the day I said I wasn't a Filipino. Kasi si Mama, ang root niya is Spanish from Madrid, Spain. So I always keep saying, I'm half Filipino, half Chinese. I mean, half Spanish, half Chinese. I never mentioned Filipino kasi nandun yung kahihiyan yun na accompanied na sinasabi na ganito umaksyon ng mga Filipino. And then now, every time I see mga white or every rate, I'm not saying them, but when I hear them talk down on Filipinos, para akong abogado, you know, I fight back. You know, when they said, you Filipinos don't speak English well. Sagot ko lang, but we have 2 brains, you have 1. We can speak 2 languages, you can speak 1. So that then talagang nagugulat sila. I was never intimidated by any races. I don't look at myself second-class citizen. No, pagdating nun, pag-argue, I really argue with them. Doctors, I shout at them. Depends, you know, pag tama lang naman ako. Kasi, or else sasabihin sa akin, nasan yung medicine mo? Anyway, I'm proud to be Filipino. That's what I'm saying. So I'm giving back and showcasing this sa buong mundo. I'm uplifting talents ng Filipinos worldwide through sa akin man lang. And then, I admit mahal ang tickets namin. Piolo went there, ang tickets nila 40, you know, 40, 75. Ang tickets ko 199, 149. But we're sold out. Kasi ang mga Filipinos doon para bang finally there's someone na ina-uplift yung Filipino spirit. Tapos ang crowd ko, mga puti, Latino, na hindi na nakakahiya. Kasi mixed crowd na eh. Mixed crowd na siya. Wala na yung mentality na, Pinoy lang nanonood dyan. Wala nang ganun. So now every time, parang nakakaano lang. So basically, I really want to make an impression, a mark in the world na, pinagtatanggol niya ng Filipino worldwide. Yun lang.
Thank you po.
Okay, dako naman tayo dito sa baba. Sila yung grupo ng boy band, di ba? Ang solo one.
Yes.
Pakilala kayo sa mga press na nandito.
Hi, I'm Greg, and I'm part of Soul of One group. So actually, we are seven members, but as of now, we're just three. Unfortunately, the others won't be able to join Sir Nick, but hopefully in the next shows they will join us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Javier, and also part of Solo One. And
Hi, my name is Gerard Formaran, and yeah, I'm also part of Solo One. And welcome to Homecoming of Sir Nick Vera Perez. I hope everyone will enjoy the night. And yeah, thank you.
Hello po sa inyo lahat. I'm Erica Misalas, member of Soul Joke lang. So, it's my second year po to be with Sir Nick Vera Perez, and I am very honored po na kasama pa rin po ako dito, and hopefully for the upcoming years.
Din sa mga press na gusto magtanong.
May magtatanong pa, si Romel Gonzales ng PEP. Saka na iba pang tabloid.
Hi Nick, my question is kanina nabanggit mo si Martin tsaka si Ogie. Pero kung sa babaeng singer, sino yung gusto mong i-guess sa concert mo next year?
Kaya ba ng budget? Ang mamahal nila no?
Hindi, yung gusto mo lang na...
Amon is really good. I think Amon is perfect. To me, nakaka-proud siya worldwide, Nakaka-proud worldwide si Amon. I think she needs to be given a bigger break than what she has now. I think. Hindi lang dapat sa States, talagang worldwide din talent niya, no? Well, just like anybody, they always wanted. I'm a big fan of Regine. Sino bang hindi naglalab kay Regine, right? I like Regine so much, and I also like si Regine ang favorite ko sa lahat ng babae, and then Amon. And sino yung kumanta ng Bakit pa? Asawa ni Ding Dong. Jessa. Jessa is really good too.
Thank you. My next question is, if ever gagawing pelikula ang buhay mo, sino gusto mong gumanap, and ano yung isang importanteng experience mo ang gusto mong makita ng mga tao?
Sino bang pwedeng gumanap na naghihirap ng kabataan? Siguro si magaling mag-act.
At kumanta.
Maraming magaling actors, no? Maybe Richard can do, or si...
Richard, kakanta.
Yeah, magaling acting.
Richard.
Mayroon hindi siya kumakanta, no?
Sino Richard?
O sino kumakanta ang mag-act?
Richard Gomez?
Gerard?
Jericho.
O Piolo. Gerard daw, hindi siya. Yeah, and then ang experience na gusto ko lang ipakita sa kanila na no matter what the world is telling you, you still have to decide for yourself. Kasi yun lang naman talaga no? Napansin mo yung lahat ng hurdles ng buhay natin is because naniniwala kayo sa sabi ng ibang tao. But the moment you move yourself, it changes everything. Basta sige, sabihin mo na, ganyan ako, whatever you say, huwag kang magpa-apekto. You keep on moving, you keep getting what you want, you'll really change. You'll change everything. And then, layuan mo lang yung taong maraming sinasabing negative about you. Layuan mo lang. Change the negative friends and you'll change your life. So, yun ang gusto kong ipakita sa movie na kaya nga yung song I Am Ready is about standing up. Like, stop. Kasi ang mga Filipinos, sanay tayo sa depression, di ba? Yung mga drama, iyak-iyak, ganun. Did you know that if you keep doing that, ang bagal ng takbo ng buhay? Kaya I like what Sharon is doing. Sharon likes comedians around her. Ako gustong-gusto ko mga comedy. Pag every time uuwi ako dati nung bata pa ako, sinasabihan ko si Papa, Mama, Pa, I don't wanna hear problems. Ginaganon ko kagad kasi hindi maiiwasan, Kasi si ganyan. I don't wanna hear that. I wanna hear yung mga kalokohan. Kaya every time mag-mall show ako, niloloko ko yung mga tao. Kasi the happier we are, the better your life becomes. Yan. Yun ang, sana ma-portray yun nila. Kung tatanungin mo ang mga pinagdaanan ko, grabe. 6 years old pa lang, naranasan ko na lang lahat except rape. Pero lahat. So yun.
Next question will come from Glenn Sibonga. Glenn.
Ayun, good evening, Nick.
Good evening.
Ayan. Since yung title ng album mo, I Am Ready, sabi mo nga ready ka na to conquer Philippines pati international market din ba? Pero ready ka na rin ba kung halimbawa hindi mo ma-achieve yung stardom na gusto mo?
Oh yeah, kasi bucket list ko to eh. When you have a bucket list, I don't expect anything, right? 2 years ago, sinabi ko, if this will lead to this, it's fine. If not, it's fine. Kasi I'd like laying eggs in different places. Ayoko yung isa lang, you know. So I'm laying eggs on music, I'm laying eggs on nursing, I'm laying eggs in business. So actually, the reason why ginawa ko yung company is I already know, I've been telling Ross and everybody, it's time to hone new talents. Because I'm 46 and I can feel getting tired, you know. I can feel iba na yung power mo noon. Dati kailangan mong matulog lang ng 4 hours, malakas ka lang. Ngayon, you need to take 8 hours to get back your voice. Iba. And then, nag-gym ako every day. Sabi pa ng instructor ko, yung pag-gym mo na yan, when you're 12, ngayon, maskulado ko na. It's every day, but yan, it's iba. Iba yung takbo ng ano. And I admit that as a nurse, napag-aralan namin yun na age appropriateness. So sa akin, kung mabigyan ng break, why not? Kung hindi, okay lang din. Okay lang din sa akin. Walang sama ng loob, walang personalan. Kasi nga, masaya lang ako sa ginagawa.
Pero syempre, nandito naman kami lahat para supportahan ka and wish you the best.
Yun ang pinakamagandang sagot. Salamat.
At saka, kung hindi man, sinisimulan mo na yung pagiging mentor, discoverer, di ba? Pwede ka naman din doon maging big.
Through that, yeah.
Oo. Paano mo itong mga discoveries mo, isasama mo doon sa concert, sa big concert?
Yes, I already spoke to them. Yung isa nga may cancer eh. Nagkikimo siya ngayon. Dapat kasama namin siya, but she is a balladeer. 1, 2, 3, I think 5 of them will come next year. Si Hannah, ang boses niya parang Adele. You know, but we're training them. She's only 15 years old. Nakaka-proud kasi half Polish, half Filipino. Halos lahat sila. Ross, by the way, is half Puerto Rican.
Wow.
Yeah, half Filipino, yeah.
So, beauty queen yung
hinahanap na lang, halos lahat daw, sino pa ba? Si Olivia is half Spanish, half Filipino. Kulang na lang kami ng half Filipino, half Filipina. Okay na.
Mixed breed pala. Interracial, di ba? Nick, dual citizenship ka ba?
Yes.
American and Filipino. Kayo ni ikaw Ross, ganun din, dual citizenship?
Oo, nag-apply ako last year. Kasi alam kong bibisita ako sa Philippines. Pero pagpunta ko rito, ginamit ko yung US ko yata.
So just in case, pwede kayong sumali sa mga contest sa abroad, di ba? Like yung mga America's Got Talent.
Disqualify ka eh.
Ay,
recording. Nakapasa na ako sa The Voice 5 years ago before the album. Tapos,
The Voice sa America?
Oo, kailangan nila nung record mo. Pwede kang you don't have to go and look. Padala mo lang CD, ng raw CD tawag. And then, 5 stages, they'll verify your name, address, gano'n. Ang show is August. They need your video by February. Binigay ko sa akin, September, binigay ko sa akin August. And then, wala nang time. Every year, they keep sending me emails to go back. Pero, ngayon nung nalaman na nila, Warner took over, hindi na.
Hindi ka
Madi-disqualify ka agad.
Sayang yung opportunity mo.
Yeah.
Bakit?
Siguro sa talent pwede, pero sa yung American Idol hindi. Number 1 age eh. American Idol ata is what? 26 lang.
Sa The Voice kasi walang age din.
Wala, American Talent, 26, 27 na ako eh.
Pwede naman doon.
Kaya 1 year sa'yo na-delay.
Ikaw, Ross, hindi mo tinry yung mga singing competition and talent competition abroad sa Amerika?
May mga kaibigan ko, nag-joke, sabi nila, isa-sign up nila ako sa American Idol back before. Sabi ko wala akong time, kasi before that time, besides na full-time ako, nag-aaral din ako ng college. So sabi ko, mamaya na, and then later on, you never know, pass ka na rin sa age limit. So, sabi ko tapos na yung career ko, pero thank God, nandito siya.
Oo, at least, di ba? May
Sa
bago.
akin kasi, the reason why I had Ross and Olivia, sa namin kasi Olivia Saint, ang boses niya talagang malaki. Ang sa akin is that no matter how good of a singer you are, pag wala kang either label or wala kang concert na malaki, hindi ka nag-graduate sa kinalalagyan mo. So I'm opening spaces for them na kung hindi kaya i-produce ng iba, then I'll produce it. Hindi naman ganun kahirap mag-produce. Ang kailangan mo lang is proper channel. So I'm giving them this chance.
Yung last ko, hindi question, pero gusto kong parang hingan ka na mensahe for mommy. Kasi talagang nakasupport siya dito sa'yo and I think sa lahat ng mga endeavors mo.
Message ko lang kay Mama. When I was 5 or 6 years old, yung sinabi umiyak, naglingo ng lahat. Asan na yung ay mo? When I was 5 or 6 years old, pumupunta yan siya sa tindahan namin. Para ako yung bata na nasa preso, hinahabol ko yung window. Tapos, mas umiiyak ako. And I tell people, if Mom will die, I'll go with her in the coffin. And then, we change. And then, nawala yung emotions na yun. Tapos bumabalik, mawala. And then, when my father passed away, ang sabi sa akin, sabi ni Mama kay Papa, I was in the other room eavesdropping. Umiiyak siya. Sabi niya, Lex is my father, Felix Philip. Anong gagawin ko? Saan ako titira pag wala ka na? Sabi ni Papa, no questions asked. Are you even hearing yourself? Of course, kay Alvin. I'm Alvin, Nick. Of course, sa kanya. Because sa akin, if you live with me, you can be who you want. Kakalat ka sa room. I will not stop you. Sa akin kasi, they already earned this spot. They gave everything to me. And then, di ko makalimutan yung 500 na lang yung pera niya. And I keep telling people this, 500 na lang ang pera niya. Nagkasakit ako, 1 month pa bago magpadala si Papa, barter trader si Papa. Pero inubos na yun sa antibiotic. And I saw everything when I was in 6th grade. At doon ko tinaga sa baton na everything she will ask, I will give. Kasi sinabi ko rin yung sa tatay ko na I'll take care of Mom, don't worry. I'll take care of Mom. Ang kapalit nga lang, mahirap ka makahanap ng partner. Kasi mga partner ngayon is, give me your time, and then mag-aaway ng mga magulang. No? Ang hirap naman nun. So sa akin, if the right time will come, it will come. Kung hindi naman, okay lang. Sa aming family kasi may tradition, yung uncle ko nag-asawa ng 50 plus. Sa generation namin, ako yatang sinumpa. Sa pamangkin ko, may isa na naman, yung dentista, she was Kim. Kim is already like 27, 28. So meron isa-isang generation. And I think we're wiser this time. Yung mga edad natin ngayon, nakita natin na